Hello there everyone, this is Cyan Mark III and welcome back to the still ongoing adventures of the Cookie Wagon. Sorry to disappoint, but the wagon is still here. And right now it's just engaging a pilferer and doing rather a lot of damage, so this thing is not going to last that much longer. I mean, in the few minutes, well, less than a minute I took to say that, it's dropped to like 20% health, so you know. Yeah, I can still kind of blow things up with this thing. Now, this might be a slightly short episode today, but that's how it's going to be, unfortunately, because of timing and everything. But there is also something I want to very quickly set straight. And that is the fact that the Cookie Wagon has reached the end of its life in this particular adventure, or is about to reach it. As soon as it hits full resources, I'm going to find a blue portal with this thing. And this is a plan that I mentioned a long time ago, actually. Way back. So I can't blame anyone for forgetting it, really. But the plan always was, with this adventure series, that I have, well, it was decided very early on that I have 3 lives, so if I lose the shift 3 times, that's it. It's been hammered out a bit since the start, but you know. 3 lives, I've lost 1, so I can lose my vehicle twice more. And then this particular adventure run will be over. But the plan was always to take the Cookie Wagon, and once it was done and fully loaded, to take it to a blue zone and rebuild it as something bigger and better. So the wagon will be around for a few more videos, and then I'll be in a blue zone and rebuilding it as something else. You know, just to actually get that done. Another 2,000 resources, excellent. Better slow down and actually get to it then. Come on, pick it all up, why don't you? Thank you. Right. So there is that, but a lot of the comments that we got in the previous video, well, a good portion anyway, are about how I should restart with a new adventure with a boat, and then just stick with boats for that and see how it goes. And this sentiment was around quite early on in this run as well. So again, going way back. And it's resurfaced now because I don't know how, but I gave the impression that since the wagon's done, this adventure, this season, whatever you want to call it, is done as well. But if that was true, I wouldn't be gathering all of these resources for it. I wouldn't be spending hours just flying around harvesting stuff, because there'd be no point if I'm not going to use this all. So yeah, on the one hand, I don't want to disappoint. On the other hand, I don't want to just abandon this adventure either, just to immediately start a new one. And I must admit, there is a limit to how many From the Depths videos I can put out. Again, this is stuff that's been covered before, unfortunately. Was that an enemy? That's an enemy. Okay, let's make towards that then. Ooh, lasers. Okay, I need my laser defenses on. Where are they? Projectors. There we go. Yep. Oh, multiple enemies actually. So yeah, this adventure series is not finishing here. And I was also a bit conflicted because I was thinking, I have this airship pattern I wanted to do. What the heck is that? Eternal. I don't recognise the build style of that. I've now been running across them a whole load of times, but I've not bothered to learn the names of them because I'm not sure who they're from. I know they're not lightning hoods. I know they're not flayers, and that's about all I know, so you know. I have no idea who these guys are from. Except the fact they're probably going to die really soon. So yeah. There's a limit to how many videos I can put out, because if I start putting out multiples per day, that's a load of extra recording and rendering time on top of my struggling machine already. And the fact is, if you put out a load of videos in one go, then people will actually lose interest, kind of thing. So that's part of the reason why things are spread out a bit, and why I try not to put up the same stuff, the same series, the same day, because people will just go, nope, don't want to watch it. I've got other things I want to do. So that's something I picked up very, very early on in my YouTube hobby. And yes, I'm still calling it a hobby. Might be able to get a bit of resources from that. I'm not sure though, because it's fairly small. So that's why I don't want to do that. But I'm also now very curious about going a boat in adventure as well. So I'm not entirely sure about this, but 1.5, that's not too bad. I'm not entirely sure about this, but what I can do, I think, is I can try to roll in a third active series in From the Depths. And I'm probably a bit nuts for saying this, actually. But yeah, a third series. Since I've got this one that's going to be continuing onwards, I've got the campaign run, which is also running. There isn't technically a free slot, but a series did finish last week, which was Final Station. So I could say another From the Depths series. I could say I'm going to upload a boat-based adventure run, and that's going to show up a couple of times a week at most, but I don't know, 7 From the Depths videos a week, these things, I don't know if I have that in me, to be honest, and that's the big problem. Turn off resource mode. Thank you. Is there anything around? No. So I don't know if I've got 7 From the Depths videos in me per week. I mean, heck, with all that's been going on recently, I've been struggling to push up to where I want to be, which is 5. I didn't want to let this one slip, but it had to, unfortunately. That's why this one dropped in frequency in the last few weeks. I've got Ashes of the Empire, and I don't want that one to slip. So this week I've been trying to establish what I wanted it to be at, which was 3 adventures and then 2 campaigns. And then I'd be sticking to how I run my channel in general, which is a Monday to Friday thing, and then normally I wouldn't put up videos at the weekend. So that kind of thing. I've got, yeah, 361,000 out of 528,000. I'm about 2/3 of the way to filling this thing up now. That's good. So yeah, I'm not sure I can do that. If I'm going to put in some more FTT videos, then that means that'll be going into the weekend time, which I normally try to reserve for, you know, playing stuff for myself when I can. And just not worrying about videos or trying to get some stuff pre-recorded and things like that. But yeah, I guess I'm going to tie up my machine even more than it already is. So yeah, that's just how it's going to be, isn't it? So yeah, I think that is actually the best way to go about this, and that is to bring out a third series. This time focused just on the boats. Should be a bit of fun, I think. And I'll try to keep it up and try to keep it balanced with the other 2. But yeah. Sorry. I'm sorry I'm sounding so unsure about this, but that's because I'm not sure. Because I might have to drop frequency for my own sanity and depending on how much energy I've got. And recently that's not been much. But enough about that. This is going to be a combat episode. I've got a lot more fighting to do. I need to hunt down and shoot many, many enemies to try and make up the remaining resources and get it to the point where I'm ready to go into a blue circle. So roll on to more fighting, and sorry for talking your ears off for a little bit there. Let's get stuck in. Here we go, another customer. What have we got here? It might be one of the same ones actually, because there's a whole bunch of stuff from what I can tell. Let's have a look. Oh no, it's something else. It's something different. Oh, hello! It's a Falkenheim. You know, one of those ones that I tried to board and capture and failed spectacularly at and got killed at, so... Not seen one of you guys in a while. So, let's see how well the wagon does against this, because I've not actually encountered one of these for quite some time. I can tell I'm missing quite a lot, though. Build, right. Oh yeah, I just splashed a little bit of red paint while I was travelling, because I've normally been building while I was travelling around, but not this time, as it happens. So yeah, let's go ahead and untether this thing. Where's the wagon? Over there? Okay. I'll just leave it on automatic while I try and close the gap with that other airship. Why are the shells going after the tiny guys? You shouldn't be doing that. Then again, maybe that's all they've got angle on, because the main airship is actually quite high up in the air. At least the missiles are doing... Oh, yep. The missiles just caused some serious damage there. Yeah, it blew out its main turret, from the looks of it. And it's dropping. Oh well, I think that thing is about to die. Now the question is, where the heck's the wagon going? Has it picked up something else? You're not supposed to go that far away. Where are you going? I thought I had the AI fixed for this thing, but...
Listening.
What? Why are you over there?
Taking control.
Maybe it's because it was in patrol mode? It shouldn't have done... Sorry, I don't know. It shouldn't have been doing that. It really shouldn't have been doing that. Unless it found something else to shoot at, which I don't think it did. Are you going to turn around at all? Yep, you are now turning around. Okay, I guess it's because it was in patrol mode or something. Honestly, there's no call for the wagon to just run away like that. Oh, that was a nasty hit on the back of it. I know that knocked out some of its rotors. Yep, it's dropping again. And more shells are starting to hit from the ventral artillery battery. I think this Hohenheim is going to die pretty soon. Now that the wagon's actually acting like it's meant to. Yeah, let that be a general lesson. Don't set this thing into patrol mode. It acts a bit weird when it's not in outright combat mode. I didn't know it did that. That's all. Because orbiting like this is what it's meant to do. Yeah, that Hohenheim's getting really, really wrecked. And it's like AI dead as well. Okay.
Listening.
There's a small bit of resources there from one of the drones.
Control's yours. Moving out.
Yeah, get over there. Yep, well and truly dead. Okay. What are you going to give me then? 1,500 again. Yeah, that's pretty typical of this area, to be honest. Just a minute. Damn it. Okay, confession time. The wagon is not done. Ugh. Okay, it seems part of the finalising I did on the hull was done with the mirror mode set in the wrong place. The very last bit I was working on is incorrect on the side I wasn't building directly. So that's why there's this... Okay, you can see the armour there is out of place on the left hand side. Well, it's meant to be like this on the right hand side, protecting everything, and it's just not, so... That's some rebuilding to do while my ship bombards something or other over there. Oh dear. I can't believe I did that. No, actually I can. Damn it. I need to check and make sure everything else is okay. Rear engines are okay. Top side is okay. wagon is rotating for some unknown reason. I don't know what it's... Oh, something's sinking over there. Fine. Top's okay. Sides are okay. Yeah. It's the very last piece I did to finish the wagon. The very last bit, and I messed it up on the mirror mode. Well, seems I've got some corrective building to do. Oh, jeez. What are you even doing? Oh, you found something else to shoot at. I see. Okay. I'll give you this one, Cookie Wagon. I'll give you this one. I've got stuff to correct. Ah, Dakka. Yep. Go ahead and lay into them. I think I'm getting this cracked now, but there's still an entire layer or two to peel off and put back onto this thing. Yeah, that's the lesson. Do not forget to use mirror mode. And make sure it's in the right place. Because, jeez. Oh, it was just a little fellow. Oh, well, they're dead now, so, yeah. Oops, no. I need this part. Wait. They're actually spawning pretty quick right now. Right when I'm not paying attention, we're getting lots of customers. Sure. Is that the right place? Yeah, that's the right place. Oh, actually, that's something a little bit nasty. Quick break from building mode, and let's take a look to see what it is. There's something really small right next to me, which is just getting bombarded. It's a spike. Yep, okay. Now, what's the other thing? Oh, it's just that, a spike. Oh. I got excited when I saw this hail of armor-piercing shells coming at me. I think that's all it was, actually. Yeah, that spike is all it was. Darn it. I thought it was something bigger. Oh well. How's the rebuild coming? Yeah, almost there. Just a few more bits and pieces to add on to it. I can't believe I did that. Yeah, there we go. The underside armouring has been fixed. And apparently there was a missing radar dome, so I added that in as well, and that's all hooked up. So, hooray. Wow. I was so happy to have it done, and then that came out of nowhere, and it's not done at all. I do like having a bit of colour on this thing, though. It helps break it up a little bit. I should have done that much sooner, I think. But yeah, I've just been flying around in combat mode while waiting for that, and let's see. I've been spending resources as well, but I'm at 371 right now. So yeah, I picked up a few thousand here and there. There's a lot of portals right now as well. Maybe it's trying to tell me something. Why are there so many resource zones? So many resource zones in that direction. And they're all around me. It's been pretty sparse, and then suddenly there's all this stuff around me. And I'm not built to take advantage of any of it either, so... Thank you from the depths. Why the heck am I... Why did I just pop out at the top of the craft? Ugh. Why did that happen? Oh well. Good thing about the teleporter, so I can just hop straight back in again. Teleport. Take me to safety. Thank you. And there we go. But yeah. That was unexpected, and I wasn't planning to do any building today, but I couldn't leave the wagon with that flaw in it, so, you know. I've just finished rebuilding it, and... So sorry about that, but I will be uploading a replacement version of this thing, so that you guys can get the updated pattern as well. Link will be in the description, and I'll be taking down the actual other file, the one which has the incorrect armour on the underside. So So yeah, sorry about that. Complete accident on my part. Sheesh. Oh, actually, while I'm at it, there was the suggestion from what's his name? Yeah, never mind. Anyway, there was a suggestion about my shield ACBs, actually, which I will now quickly include. If enemy gets too far away, turn the shields off. Yes. By default, if enemy is less than 5 kilometers, switch the shields to absorption mode, but delay it by, well, the suggestion was to delay it by like 1 second, so that never mind, hang on, which one am I customizing? That one, right. Okay, this one. Enemy range is less than 5. Set the shield to laser absorption mode by default. Come on, bring up the comment section, thank you. But delay it, the suggestion was to delay it by 1 section, so the idea is enemy gets into combat range, shields snap on automatically, but they are in deflection mode, right? But, just a moment, he's down here somewhere. Honestly, I think the Scorpion is going to be black as its primary colour, because that seems to have been the most mentioned thing. Here we go, normal 6969. Yeah, normal 6969 suggested I have the shield projector set to 1 second. I think that's too quick to switch back, so I'm going to set it to 4 seconds upon detecting the opponent, right? And the idea is that will kick the shields into active mode as soon as an opponent gets into range. But, and here's the bit that I didn't expect or think of, it'll switch to disruptor mode if the AC... Sorry, where is it? I've got to plough through these settings. Where is it? The idea is that when the sensors pick up a enemy munition or shell within range, then they'll kick it over into anti-ballistic mode, the disruptor mode. As soon as I can find the freaking setting for it. Where is it? Hostile missile? No. Activate when control, fuel, power. I'm sorry, but I can't seem to find it. I could have sworn there was one, but no, there's only an option there for activating when there's a hostile missile coming in. Not a hostile munition. Which actually kind of sucks, because this was a good idea, but the ACBs don't seem to be able to do it, from what I can see. Oh well, just never mind, never mind. 29.0, just forget us doing that. Jeez. Turn all that back off, delay back to 0 so that it can reactivate the shields immediately. Leave the actual shield disabling mode there so the shields can turn themselves off, because even with the reduced shield strength, the wagon can't actually sustain these shields. It can sustain them a lot better than before, but it can't sustain them indefinitely, so they've got to be turned off when not in use. So there is that. But that said though, this time I'm saving it with combat mode actually on, because my previous save didn't actually have combat mode active. I threw it into the vehicle certification program, and without being able to move, without its shields as well, just sitting there and shooting, it's got a combat efficiency for its resource cost of 32, which I assume is not bad, but I know it'll do better if it could actually move. So I'm looking forward to seeing what that figure is. Now, unfortunately, I have just passed the 25 minute mark for my recording in this one. I have made some good progress on resources and fixed that. I'll be uploading the updated one when I actually put this video out. But it's now time because, once again, work beckons and something wicked this way hikes. And I've got to hurry now so I can actually get this thing edited and rendering while I go out to work. So, hooray! Oh, it's something with a laser. Shields up. There we go. Laser absorption mode. Wait a second. I told the lasers... No, the shields are up. Never mind. I just thought they weren't because they're invisible. Oh well. Yeah, that's giving me a lot of decent protection against this Lightning Hood aircraft that's coming in. Well, my weapons just try to shoot it down. I've not taken any real damage yet, actually. Now, what are you? You are my final combat encounter for this episode, so what are you? Hello, you are a Solaris. Not the thing that did so much damage before, but you look like to be fairly powerful, actually. And you're a very sleek design as well. Though I think I've taken your ilk on a couple of times before. Yeah, just need to get close enough for my cannons to reliably hit it, and then that's it. No, it's... oh dear. It's actually at a much higher altitude than I am. Somehow. So it's going to be able to hit me for damage pretty soon. Nope, nope. It's out of its laser cannon range. Oh, poor thing. Oh no, its laser's actually firing again. And it can hit me from that angle as well. More's the pity. Okay, what's going on? You are moderately damaged. Yep. You're taking hits. Yep. Cookie Wagon is doing its best to shoot you down. Yep, definitely. Though I'm only taking very superficial damage in return, so my armour is serving me quite well here. Unfortunately, I don't have time to finish this fight. So, while I'm confident the wagon could take this Solaris out, given how it's performing so far, I can't stick around long enough to actually record it happening for this particular video, I'm afraid, because I really do need to stop and get going. So, yeah. Ooh, it's got missiles as well. They're not doing too well. He says as blocks start falling away from part of his craft. But that's what the massive army of repair drones is for, isn't it? So yeah. Hopefully I'll be able to give you the conclusion to this fight in the next episode, but for now, this has been Iron Mark III. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the show. Next video, I hope to actually have all of the resources I need. But yeah, until then, I'll catch you later. Yeah, those shields are really helping, but my power's dropping pretty quick. And I really need to stop now, like right now.